Okay, so the next parts are the guns, as I like to call them, his big arms when he's in armor. And you're gonna have a left and a right. You can see the thumb, left and right thumbs. This one's a little bit harder. These are the end caps, and there is a left and a right of these as well. The only way to tell the left and the right is you'll have a flat and a rounded, well, semi-rounded. So the flat and flat, left and right. And then these pieces right here, you have a left and right of these, and the way that you tell those is these circles in the middle here are not dead center, they're off. And so you can see this one's on that side and this one's on that side. So that's your left and your right. You can also tell from the support material, they're printed left and right. So they look like that. For this, you also want to make sure that you have the accent crosses, just to make sure they're in the bag. They're identical, not left and right. Okay, so we'll clean one side of this. We'll start with the easy one. This piece here, support material's right here. So you push it from top to bottom, push it away. It should peel off for the most part. That will leave you with this cover right here. Again, you're looking for a hole underneath the support material. So you just kind of pry it off. And there's your hole. That's in a joint, so you can't see the built-up part. And with this one, you just top push down on the support material. And it comes off in pretty much one big old chunk. You'll see some support material here, like the gold, that should come off on this bottom part here. And if you see gold anywhere else, you know it's support material on the bottom, because this part's mostly black except for this gold highlight. So any gold you see on the bottom is supposed to come off with support material. And you'll also see these two little tabs. These two little tabs are just there, so you can just bend them back. They're there so it prints better. It's more reliable when it prints, so you can just kind of tear them off or fold them back and forth, and they'll pop off, and then you're good to go. And that's that piece. This one is the single worst piece probably in the entire kit. So you'll notice it's printed this way, so that's the bottom, it's solid, and then that's the top, and it's solid. And then you got one solid side, and then you've got one side that looks pretty solid, but it's actually support material. And so from the back, you can see solid, solid, solid. And what you can do is stick your pliers into the support material, grab it, make sure you're in the middle, and just pull out a pretty good sized chunk. Get the middle cleaned out. These are printed so that they look nice, and in some cases that requires a lot of support material like this one. So now that you've got the middle cleaned out, you can push down from the top on these portions, and the vast majority of it will come out very easily on the top there. And you can grab back part, your pliers, and pry and twist. Big chunks will come out at first, and you'll be left with little Klingons that are hanging around. And you just have to kind of go and clean them off. So pull as much of the big chunks as you can. Okay, so this is where it gets a little bit more difficult. You'll see this is all solid, and then this stuff is up here is support material. You'll see the back and forth zigzag. So you can push up from the bottom to push it off. And also on this top rounded part here. takes a good chunk off. So here's where this part is difficult. There's support material behind this circular part here, and it has to be removed in order for the hand rotator to rotate properly. So you want to try and clean as much of it as you can. So, and it's kind of difficult. The saving grace is that if you scrape up a little bit behind this circular piece here, you can't see it, so you can be a little aggressive with it. Like I said, the hand rotator will not rotate if you don't get rid of all the support material behind it. Sometimes you can get away with getting as much as you possibly can and then using the hand rotator itself to clear the rest, but it can't clear it all. You gotta get rid of the vast majority of it. That's probably not enough, actually. I don't know if you can see the little goober right there. So we'll push on it, try and pop it off. There we go. That's probably pretty close. And then there'll be a hole that needs to be cleaned out. Just pry out until you can see the hole. Stick your poke tool down in there, make sure the hole's clear. There'll be a little support material in it. You can clear it out with a screw, or it'll clear itself out when you put the screw through it. It's kind of up to you. And through there, okay. So now all we have left is this portion on the bottom of the hand. And so if you look at the hand, there's a palm, and this palm is open down here, down this way. You'll see this side, it looks similar, but you want to be under the thumb. This side is all solid right here, you can see it. Whereas this side is all support material here. You can stick your needle nose pliers in about on the middle and just kind of shove it all the way in, close it, and you can peel it away. And then you can peel a little bit more here, and you'll see a pretty flat set of support material. And what you do with that is you push it down or away from the hand, and it'll pretty much peel off. You can grab it up here and push. So this is still support material, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So, oops, see a little piece there? That'll get in the way. So I'm gonna take that off. Oop. There's a little piece right there that I missed. Sorry about that, I had to get it close enough to my face to see it. Alright, so now we've got this chunk that's like in the hand, in the palm of the hand, and it is just kind of a bear. You just kind of got to pick at it until it comes out. So you can tear it off the hole in the armor up here on the outside, and that'll allow you to kind of pull it through the palm of the hand. You can stick it down in there. Just kind of pop it out. Just kind of dig at it until it gives up the ghost. It's not fun. There you go. Get the big old piece out. Now we can clear off the bottom. Sometimes it can be hard to tell support material from the actual material, but it's just the actual material is much more consistent. There you go. Okay. That's that piece.